Because I'm with you through thick and thin, whatever trouble you are in. I don't care whatever you do, just know that I love you. Oh, oh, I love you. Well, hello out there on internet and TV land. Smokin Joe here, back for season 2, episode 30. How many episodes have we done now? Is this 75? This is our 75th episode. And we needed to make sure we had the formula correct before bringing on our very best guest of all time, Mr. Bobby Patrick, is in the house today. Him and I have been very close friends for a very long time, so we'll see if we can find anything to talk about. But I would like to say hello and thanks for tuning in. First and foremost, I would please love it if you'd share the video. Boop, boop, boop. Share this video right here on Facebook. Share it with your friends. Start a watch party. You know, get everybody in a room and put it on the big TV. You can do that now. You can cast it to your TV. Anyway, it's more fun. You can talk to us in the chat. Talk to your friends in the chat. Olivia Quintanilla is often in the chat, and I think she'll be watching tonight, I assume, to give us shit, because that's what she likes to do. But if you're watching this in the future on YouTube, please go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I post a lot of videos, Dead Larry videos, Smokin Joe videos, Iron Star videos, Kind Country stuff, all sorts of stuff from my YouTube, and it'll alert you when there's new content. So please go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel for all the fun Joe-ness of the world. Let's see. I'd like to thank our sponsors. First off, recap. Our last guest was I Reminds. I still haven't gotten their video up yet, but I Reminds was here. We talked about bringing up a new band in Mankato, you know, what it is to be the new kings of Mankato, taking the crown away from UJ since, they're spread across the outside the continental United States. You don't want to miss their amazing musical performance. They did 3 songs, and I will get that up on YouTube as soon as I can. Otherwise, you can still probably find it in the Smokin Joe Facebook page. But I would like to thank our big sponsors at Galactic Get Down this year, Glass Oak Hemp Jewelry. They're joining with Get Down Enterprises to sponsor our main stage at Galactic Get Down this year. They have handmade hemp jewelry from the finest of Murano lampwork, glass pendants and beads, natural wood beads, semi-precious and precious gemstones, precious, and 100% hemp. Visit their Facebook page at Glass Oak Hemp Jewelry and give them a like. Also, Shadow Wick Creations, our longest standing sponsor, they have an exclusive monthly Galactic Get Down candle collection. Each month features 3 unique candles inspired by Galactic Get Down. Buy a candle and show your support. All of the funds from all the candles go straight to Galactic Get Down so we can put on the best fest in the Midwest. Better than all the rest. For information on the Galactic Get Down candle collection and all the great products from Shadow Wick, check out their Etsy page, etsy.com/shop/Shadow Wick Creations. Big thanks to our patrons of the Smokin Joe Enterprise, aka patreon.com/Smokin Joe Music. It's so hard to say slash without saying schmokin. /Smokin Joe. But anyway, thank you to my patrons, Caitlin Paxson, my one and only lieutenant in command. Thank you to all my ensigns as well. I got the deposit of this month, and I immediately went out and bought some groceries. So I hope you're all happy that you were feeding me with with your money. So, it's going to a good place. And my wife, she's cute. She'll be on the show later. But without further ado, we'll move right along to this weekend. What's getting down around town? It's the weekend. Weekend get down. Weekend get down happening tonight. Tonight, everybody, 3 guys I've never heard of, Dimitri Rollis, Max Graham, and Will Efforts, will be playing at the Acadia starting at 10, and they're doing an acoustic story night. They're going to sit in a semicircle on stage with acoustic guitars and talk and occasionally play a song. Which, honestly, I bet their stories are going to be really good. So make sure to head down there. Show doesn't start till 10, but I know I have some other friends that are playing at the Acadia before that, so just go down to the Acadia at any point after this show and check that out. I think it's $5. Yes, $5 cover, which is well-deserved for these group of dudes. Dimitri Rollis from Frogleg, Max Graham from Kind Country, and, of course, Will Efforts from Rampant Roots. Owa, as my wife would say. Happening Friday, live at the Caboose If you all know Cambo Flare from the Galactic Get Down and other various music festivals in the Midwest, their head honcho Mike is actually an amazing bass player and plays in a Red Hot Chili Peppers tribute band that is playing at the Caboose this Friday. His band is called Sir Psycho, and they're playing with the Rage Against the Machine tribute band called Guerrilla Radio. So there's a couple of hardcore 90s tribute bands going on this Friday at the Caboose. Huh? Rock and roll, she says. Ow, woo, ow, oh yeah. Leave work, get ready, start your pregame, and come out to the Caboose for an explosive evening of hard, funky rock and lyrical poetry. Oh. Going back to back is Red Hot Chili Peppers tribute Sir Psycho along with Rage Against the Machine tribute Guerrilla Radio. Only $10. Doors at 8. Music is at 9. Friday, speaking of Rampant Roots, we got Rampant Roots playing at Shaw's Bar and Grill, Northeast Minneapolis. Rampant Roots form a night of old-style jams mixed with self-written music and soul-shaking covers. A few of their endless influence consist of Allman Brothers, Bob Marley, Tedeschi Trucks Band, Neil Young, Widespread Panic, Parliament Funkadelic, and so on. We respect our roots, but we also love to add our own rampant twist, and simply get down. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 W's. Down. Long live local music. Hear, hear. Happening Saturday, and I hear there's a low ticket alert. Mae Simpson is playing at the Dakota with Lowdown Brass Band. Mae Simpson I don't think she's literally caught fire, but she is about to. She's moving quick. She's moving quick. I'm so proud of Mae and Mae Simpson music. All my friends in that band. Influenced by blues, soul, funk, and folk, the Mae Simpson Band quickly realized their collaborative efforts had a sound worth pursuing. Whether the venue is small and intimate, like the Dakota, or raucous and roaring, like First Avenue, the band's members' contagious connection draws the audience into each note. Lowdown Brass Band is a horn-driven ensemble with a fierce sousaphone, love it, that sets the foundation for trumpets, trombones, and saxophones. For those of you who don't know, a sousaphone is like it's like the marching tuba. It's like the big thing, and it like goes over your head, and you blow into it's like, and it's like this big. And then my favorite sousaphone player is in the Young Blood Brass Band because he makes his sousaphone sound like a record scratching. The more you know. While taking a page from the jazz and blues giants of the past, Lowdown Brass Band melds modern funk, hip-hop, reggae, and pop into a unique style. Saturday, February 8th, 7 p.m. Tickets only go up in price, so get yours now. Get them now. Also happening Saturday, 7th Street Entry, we have Magic Beans with Dimitri Rollis and friends. There's those pesky boys again. Magic Beans are from Colorado. Dead Larry's played with them in the past. They're a good, funky, jammy group. Playing with Dimitri Rollis and friends, 7th Street. $12 in advance, $15 a day of the show. Starts at 10. ID is required for you youngins. Nobody under 18. Robert Randolph is also in town, playing at the Fine Line. Turquoise was just the Fine Line. I'm sure that was really good. It's cool, too. But Robert Randolph Family Band, I saw them at Big Woo Family Reunion a few years back. Really good show. Plays pedal steel, not the lap steel. I know the difference now. Thanks, Lee Martin. Anyway, Robert Randolph and the Family Band at the Fine Line on Saturday, February 8th. General admission, 25 advance, 30-day show, $40 for the balcony. Show starts at 8 o'clock. All right. But the reason we're all here tonight and the biggest deal happening this Saturday is the Bob Pat Band in the Mission Room at the Hook and Ladder. Bob Pat Band will be starting the year off strong in the Mission Room at the Hook and Ladder Theater. Come celebrate the start of a great year. It's featuring support by Time Stream, featuring one of the many Lundy boys. Lundy boys. We were just talking about the soft takeover of the Lundy crew. And then featuring support by Time Stream and John Sullivan Band, who's really hot right now. He just went to Nashville. He got himself a hat. Do you want to see it? Come to the show. Doors at 8, music at 8:30, 21 plus, $5 in advance, $10 a day of the show. And then, last but not least, on Sunday, Topaz Riot and Ian Hilmer will be playing at the Kitty Cat Club. Topaz Riot is produced by the same fella that's producing Iron Star, Mr. Shannon Ward. Topaz Riot is another band. And also Scotty, who lives with Dano, is in that band. He plays bass. Yeah, I know. Small world. It'll be a funky Saturday with this pair. Catch recording artist Ian Hilmer with a new face-melting retro pop group, Topaz Riot, at Kitty Cat Club. A feel-good evening for your ears. And I'll tell you one thing about the Kitty Cat Club. It is comfy. You can just dig in. Like if you want to see a band but you don't want to move, they will not judge you. There's like 100 chairs and they're all really comfortable. So not a bad place for, it's true. Not a bad place for a Sunday show. Like sometimes you feel bad sitting at shows, but not at the Kitty Cat Club. Like it's so, like what, then don't make it so comfortable, Kitty Cat Club. Oh, that was not last and definitely not least. Moving on to the future of February, I, Smokin Joe, am putting on an anti-Valentine's Day party. February 13th, Thursday, that is next Thursday, called No Love, because I'm just sick and tired of all these holidays bombarding me, telling me I need to spend money to show people that I love them. You don't need to do that. I love my wife. She knows that. We all know that. Don't need to buy her Valentine's Day. We buy candy every day of our lives. Valentine's Day candy is just expensive versions of the candy we buy anyway. So here's what I wrote. No Love, a show in defiance of the capitalist love holiday. Everyone knows that Valentine's Day is just a holiday mass marketed by the greeting card and candy industries. Why do we let it make us feel so horrible? This year we say no more to the billion-dollar industries trying to make us feel like we need to shop to show we love someone. We have no love for you, gigantic industry candies, even though I love your candy. And in addition, and this is kind of what ties it all in addition, we will be collecting cash donations at the door for Haven Housing in Minneapolis, providing women in crisis or transition with a stable environment and the opportunity to explore options for their future. www.havenhousing.org. So it's a free show, and you can donate to this amazing group in Minneapolis, Haven Housing, helping out women every day. But at the same time, we're going to play no love songs. This is a very challenging thing for me. So I'm gonna there are like certain songs of mine I absolutely cannot play at the no love show. Although if you want to know a secret, Olivia Quintanilla and I might be plotting a fun cover that she's going to sing. It's gonna be fun. And then of course, I say a lot. Anyway. Galactic Get Down. That's what's happening. That's the big party this summer. The Galactic Get Down. Dead Larry, Kind Country, Iron Stars, Space Monkey Mafia, String Dingers, Drew Zeros, Feeding Leroy, Flow State, Splimit, The Immaculate Beings, Irie Minds, The Bob Pat Band, Smokin Joe Show Live, and of course many, many more to be announced. Big announcement happening March 1st, 2020. Tickets are on sale now, and they aren't going to get any cheaper, so I would suggest grabbing yours up as soon as possible. And I will talk about the Galactic Get Down many more times in the next hour, so don't you worry, everyone. And so concludes the Weekend Get Down for this week. Our first video for the week is Mae Simpson, of course, playing her song Don't from the First Avenue Best New Bands of 2019 showcase, one of 2 shows she played at First Avenue last month. So if you haven't heard of Mae Simpson music, make sure you check it out. And this is her song, Don't. And we're live. Hello. I have a gaggle of folks up here right now. We have Crystal of Galactic Get Down and Vicarious Visions Association. Yep. And then we got Mr. Bobby Patrick, man of the hour, Bob Pat.
Woo!
And then my lovely wife Angela as well here. We need more bodies for this game. So for the moment, we are the Bob Pat band.
Well, in that case,
Well, I didn't tell me we were doing this. I never got there.
All right. All right. So we're playing this game called Sort It Out. I'm going to go first. I'm going to explain it. We have decided in our accidental opening you can open them with both hands.
we just
But
get candy and open
this
it.
entire game is done with one hand. We dump out our M&Ms here, you see.
You might want to use 2 hands for that, for them not bouncing everywhere.
Okay, well, I guess we can use 2 hands for the dump.
I'm just saying, otherwise they might go this way.
Right. So let's just say we dump in preparation, and then everything else is with one hand?
Yeah.
All right. I got word from the production over there that yes, that's how we're doing it. So dump out M&Ms.
Right there's your starting point.
Here we go. Now, I have this stopwatch on my phone here, and then when you say, what?
Oh, give me your card.
Oh, I thought you wanted my phone.
No.
All right, Angela, when you say go, I will begin. I have to unstack the cups and sort out each M&M by color into its own cup, you see. Hence, sort it out. I have to sort out the M&Ms. And then we time, and the person with the fastest time wins.
All right, we ready?
Whenever you're ready.
That's cute.
1, 2,
So make sure
3,
I didn't know
go.
M&M's in my glass, you know.
Otherwise, that'd be pretty interesting.
How many colors are there? 1, 2, 3. Is there this many colors?
No.
There are 6 colors.
Wait, are you opening the cups for everybody? Or is it-
No, we got to do this for 2.
Oh, I see now. Okay, yeah, I get it. Okay.
Yeah, see, I figured it'd be easier if I did it
Uh,
and then showed you.
Everybody has their own strategy.
That's my
Everybody does have
technique.
he's got the nimble fingers for this, though. That's the thing.
It's
You know?
because
I
he's
just
a
put my
seeder.
nails on.
Joe regularly eats seeds watching TV, and he's just fast with his fingers.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
I hear I've got nimble and fast right now with the finger action. All right, you ready? And
Wow. Yeah.
52 seconds.
52
Wow.
seconds. Okay, hold on. We got to write this down.
That's it.
Or
We're gonna. Bobby is.
That's
is
impressive. I am.
I played this game before. I also hate to lose on my own show.
I feel like I'm in nature.
I'm not as graceful or
All right.
quick, so we'll see how that goes.
Oh, my own. See, and then your prize is everybody wins M&Ms.
Yay.
At least we're the only ones who's touching.
Dinner.
Yeah, and then dinner. Grab a pack of M&Ms for dinner. All right, Angela.
right,
let me get the stopwatch going.
All right, well, let me.
Angela is a Taurus. I'm not saying Taurus.
Angela
Taurus.
from Minneapolis is a tourist. If you don't know.
Yeah, she loves M&Ms and candy in general.
Should I be in the spot that you were in?
You can be in any spot you want. If you think there's a better, if you think there's a better strategy, all right. You ready?
And blue M&Ms.
Wait. You ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh no. Oh no.
One hand.
Yes. Okay. This is hard.
Tip them the other way.
Darn it. Oh, yeah, like this.
There we go.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, you got it.
I'm struggling already, and I haven't even gotten to the M&Ms. Okay.
Yeah, well, I think Joe's kind of a champion at this. I think he's just setting us up for failure.
I know he should have done last.
Well, you guys definitely would have had worse scores.
This is harder
Yeah,
than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
I've been doing a lot of wordscapes, doing a lot of puzzles.
I thought I could grab them all at once, but it's proving to be
My word.
difficult for my tiny hands.
You know,
I go by color.
Yeah,
Well,
well,
that's what she's trying to do.
is that the thing? Is that what it was?
You don't have to though. You
It
can just
just
like
makes
grab a
more
handful and
sense.
drop it as it comes. But I mean, hey, just because you're not first doesn't mean you'll be last. Unless you're really
I've already surpassed
I'm pretty
the
sure
minute,
I'm not
I
getting
feel like.
too much better than this right now. So.
I hope this table was clean.
One
Oh,
hand.
damn it. Ah!
She's out.
I'm a pumpkin eater.
Disqualified.
All right. I'm a cheater, pumpkin
You have a
eater.
respectable time of 1 minute and 19 seconds.
That was not respectable.
That's not so bad.
Here's your cup for your prize.
Yeah.
Oh man.
All right. Hardest part of that is getting the cup.
All right. Current scoreboard: 52 seconds. Joe Scarpolino. 1 minute,
You gotta take
19
the next one?
seconds.
Yeah.
You want me to?
Scarpolino.
Yeah.
You want to go last, Bobby?
I'll go last. I'll go last.
I'm going to move
Oh.
the table up because I can't kneel.
Do whatever you need to
My
do.
butt still hurts. I fell deathly on
I will
this
go
ice.
read.
I'll take it last. I'm kind of getting intimidated by the Scarpolinos over here already, so I just.
We are
I'm trying to
Oh, you got
I'm trying to work up the mustard to, you know.
Okay. You can open and dump. I hear. Open dumping. 2 hands.
This is the part I'm good at, is eating them.
Oh yeah.
I feel that.
That's the hard part.
Which is perfect. I just had Chipotle because someone at work said, I'm getting Chipotle for everybody. I was like,
That's
that's
how much fun.
perfect.
No one at my work ever gets Chipotle for everybody, although I work alone and for myself.
At home.
All
So
right,
it would be
I'm
pretty
ready.
easy to get all the Chipotle for everybody. It would just be me.
Timer?
Right. Got distracted. I
We're
was
in the
like, why am I on my
zone,
phone?
bro.
All
We're
right.
in the zone.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Fight.
Go. Up.
All right,
right, you
that's
can have,
gonna be
like,
help.
the Mario
help
Kart,
on that
like,
one. That's
assist.
yeah. That's,
We're not unfair here on the Smokin Joe Show.
I got it. But thanks, Bobby.
With you,
I'm cheating for helping for cheating when I do it.
It's like the Hunger Games. Like the Hungry for M&M's games, am I right? John laughs in the back.
Don't laugh at things like that.
It just encourages him. It's so funny. Got all the blue. Almost have all the blues. The blues are almost have all of them. Oh, the greens. See, everyone is adopting my swoop technique for the end. All right, we're at 59.96
Wow, you're in second.
Man. Oh man, okay. Jeez.
with 0.04 seconds to 1 minute. You were just under a minute, like the Olympics.
I shouldn't have got. Why did I say I wanted to go last?
I don't know.
You know, now
I don't feel like there's ever a good time, you know,
You know.
except first when you're me.
All you, Bobby.
All right.
All right, so for those of you paying attention at home, we are playing, or if you just got here, we're playing Sort It Out, where we have to sort out M&Ms by color, like we were, you know, preparing a green room for Ozzy Osbourne.
You know, Smokin Joe Show sponsored by M&M's.
By M&Ms.
Is that the case? Or is that?
No,
Oh,
we
damn.
had to buy color.
I was.
If they wanted to sponsor us, I would say yes to this.
I was gonna ask for a lot more at our next gig.
Like, M&M's hits us up. They're like, "Oh, well, let's have your every game you have sponsored by M&M's, and every time you play a game, you have to eat M&M's." I would
Yeah,
get
yeah.
realistic M&M's.
I wouldn't.
Oh, look, he's even doing it with one hand.
Oh.
Well, no, I opened it first though. I made a big opening. So
All right.
I got.
So for those of you just getting here, the scores are 52 seconds me, 1 minute 19 seconds Angela. Crystal's at 59.96.
I gotta get them all.
Seconds.
I get all of it. Is that it? All right, I can do this.
All right,
All right.
and I will reset the clock. 3, 2, 1, begin. He's got the cups at a good advantage. Got the cups apart.
Okay, Yellow Submarine.
We did just watch Yellow Submarine. We got the whole in pocket.
He got the red and the
Bobby's made a
orange.
grave error. Oh God. Oh.
No, we're still on board. We're going. We're back.
There you go.
Thank you. You know,
Well, you helped me out.
exactly. We got to like, you know.
And I
Teamwork.
just cheated, so.
How'd you cheat?
She went to go scoop them all up with 2 hands.
I got tiny hands.
Yeah, it's all, you know, Angela's the
I
biggest
have
cheater
the
here.
smallest
Jeez.
hands here.
And she still got the slowest score.
Even with the
No,
cheating.
not too soon until she will.
Man, you know, I have people texting me from camping.
What does that mean?
From-
What do I
and
do
then-
about that?
Oh.
When I
Oh,
uh-oh. Yep.
No, that's up
I
to you.
did
if you
not.
want to eat it.
I would have if I were you.
I almost went for this thing.
I want him
All
to
right,
lose.
we have the green and orange are complete. Working on the brown. I only had 3 brown in mine.
I know. I saw.
Yeah, you know, I don't feel like my color arrangement here is fair. At any, by
Do you have a lot of
any
each
means,
every color?
You know, this is. I totally do it better with a better alignment of
I thought that was
colors.
one of the coolest part about everybody getting their own pack of M&Ms is because then everybody has their own unique assortment of colors.
Right.
Yeah. I think that's bullshit. This is not the assortment I want. Oh, what
All
I got?
right. Well, Bobby, you did not win.
I was gonna.
You are the 4th winner.
Yeah, that's
How far back was I?
You're at 1:48 seconds.
Wow.
So that's about as long as you need to brush your teeth. So, for those of you, I will cut a clip out of Bobby playing with M&Ms, and that's how long you put it on every time you brush your teeth. And brush your teeth for that 1:48 seconds.
There you go, sir.
It's funny if I did that.
So many brown ones, dude.
Well,
Too many
cheers,
brown
everyone.
Well, cheers,
Yeah.
everyone. To M&Ms everywhere.
Mine are all gone already, but.
Or, you know, candy shells of candy, shell candy. Anyway,
Yay.
coming up we have a music video from Hotel Minnesota. It feels like so long ago, but it really
was
wasn't.
so fun.
It was pretty fun, and this was one of a really fun moment during the Romer Dome telethon, Vicarious Vision telethon. We were raising money. We are still at this, by the way. We were raising money for our very own dome-like structure we are going to purchase for the Galactic Get Down and other usages by the Romer Dome and Vicarious Visions. This is a performance by Druzy Rose as a 3-piece, doing my favorite song off their brand new EP called Basements. So if you haven't seen Druzy Rose, this is a really good intro to what they do, and they're actually a 7-piece band. So here's them stripped down for Basements.
All right, we're gonna do one more for you guys. Ba da 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 ba da 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 ba ba. Ba da 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 ba da 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 ba ba. Ba da 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 ba da da ba ba. Ba da da ba da da. Okay, let's go. I love the smell of clean carpet. Let me bury my face, my hands in yours. Temptation comes without an invitation, but tonight we let it in the door. I love the feel of electricity while we're dragging our feet across the floor with a twitch and a spark and a comic remark and maybe just one sip more. Maybe one sip more. Ooh, down that I'll step into my basement, both until I then. No matter the changes are the same. Purple lace, sharp days and nights that never end. Whoa, these nights never end. You're la la land. Call me kitten, call me cruel, call me grass. On a hot summer night in my backyard with our bare feet wet in the new grass. I love the taste of water in the sink as I'm washing out the smoke of just taking a drink. Don't blink, it's all the best times I'll ever have. Whoa, the best times I'll ever have. Here in La La Land, just wanted to throw the kind of party that all the kids want to make out at. In my back room, weed and perfume, folding chairs and balloons, our skin and hands. Whoa, our skin and hands. La la land. Down the stairs into my basement. Welcome to la la land. No matter the change, it's all the same. Purple haze, short days and nights never end. Whoa, these nights never end. You've been la 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 land. 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 Right here in la 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 la. Down the stairs into my basement. Welcome to la la land. No matter the change, it's all the same. Purple haze, short days and nights never end. Whoa, these nights never end. Here in la la land. Just wanted to throw the kind of party that all the kids want to make out at. In my back room, weed and perfume, folding chairs and balloons, all skin and hands. Whoa, skin and hands. Here in la 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 la. Thank you.
Well, we actually,
Hello, we're back. That was Druzy Rose with their song Basements live from, or not live, but it was recorded live from Hotel Minnesota, and I'm here with Mr. Bobby Patrick, a.k.a. Bob Pat, a.k.a. the front man and mind behind Bob Pat Band. And our best man. Bobby and I have played hundreds of shows together by this point.
Yeah,
I would say at least a couple hundred.
Yeah.
You know, maybe not past 500 because, you know, we don't play every minute of every day, but...
Yeah, I'm not Ned. You know,
No, yeah.
so.
Ned just, yeah. Ned's got some years. But let's, before we talk about whatever we do, Bob Pat Band. How long has Bob Pat Band been the Bob Pat Band?
You know, and as you probably noticed too, it's kind of been a little bit of some formulations and kind of different member changes and figuring this out and kind of putting this material together for a while.
We definitely had 2 or 3 different drummers.
Yeah, we had, it's actually really been, I would say, solidly 2 different drummers. Other than one show with John Hanson and Ruben Rodriguez, which we did not rehearse for. And it was just a random thing because it was like really when I was first trying to put it together, and it was like, it was fucking awesome.
It was really good. Yeah,
it was just we kept talking about trying to get together, and so anyway, I guess you could say John Hanson, and then John Hanson built this for Galactic Guitar.
Yeah, John Hanson is everyone.
So he's kind of, yeah, exactly. You can't go wrong with Johnny Hanson. No. But yeah, and then I was playing with Dougie for a while. If you know Dougie from Frog Leg,
he hits the congas with the drumsticks.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, and we recorded the EP together and did that. But then we've had Marco, who's been on there, and he's been the consistent drummer for it. And kind of my brother from another mother, Matthew Probst.
Matthew Probst, cello, is affectionately known.
Is really kind of been a big Kickstarter in all this and making this happen, and a lot of his musical prowess.
When cello play, I mean, for those who haven't seen Bob Pat Band, he plays bass and lead guitar all wrapped into one electric cello instrument he invented himself.
Yeah, he did.
Like he takes what a bass does and what a lead electric guitar does at times.
Yeah, he's basically he made his own 7-string electric cello, or designed. I'm going to just do this because I hope he's watching, because this is going to
better be watching cello.
If he's watching, it's going to piss him off. I always tell people that he went out to the woods, he chopped down the tree, and milled the wood to be perfectly designed and have that perfect pitch on the low B flat.
Yep.
And. He's probably stewing right now. If he's
Yeah,
say that, so.
Cello, known lumberjack and instrument creator.
But he is he's
Probst.
a tremendous songwriter. He's been such a help in crafting a lot of this music, and we've been, and crafting a lot of his music now too. We've been getting into, between that and Arthur Bagley being in the band, I'm sure a lot of people know like I Like You, High and Tight, and whatnot.
And you're about to transition keyboard players? You have a new keyboard player?
Well, yeah, I think we've been playing with Rob Hillstrom when Skylar hasn't been there. We're gonna very sadly miss Skylar.
Skylar, for those of you who don't know, is going to live on a boat.
He is doing that.
For a while down by Florida, him and his wife Miranda have had enough of this. The weather, and they just love boating. They love sailing, and they're gonna go live on a boat because now's the time.
They do, and
you can always come back here.
Kylan's watching.
Kylan's watching. Hi, Kylan. Sorry,
Okay.
go on.
All right. But the only thing that makes I'm actually super happy for him because I love the two of them. Miranda too is just such an amazing person, and they're gonna have to take me on their boat, next winter.
Like, we got an extra room on our boat. I'm like, and my son was like, of course there's rooms on boats. Like,
you got to do that because it makes up for the loss of them leaving.
Yeah, you got to extend the offer before you leave, or we'll be less sour about it.
I'm really gonna miss playing with him too. And this is actually gonna be kind of his last show, probably his last show with us.
Yeah,
before
Saturday.
they're kind of in between on when they're moving on to things. But
yeah, it takes a lot to go from living in like a 2, 3, 4 bedroom house. I don't know how many bedrooms the house has, but from a regular size house to a boat.
Yeah.
So I can just kind of move right on to the big thing going on this Saturday: Hook and Ladder, Mission Room, Bobcat Band, pulling out all the stops. Got Time Stream with the Lundy.
Yeah, you got one of the Lundy boys in there. That's the thing.
Lundy
right
boys.
Now.
And
I feel like I'm ahead on the curve on that one with getting the Lundy
it is
boys
good.
in, so,
you gotta get the kids involved. I don't know how old they are, honestly, but younger than me probably. And
when did we ever really grow up?
No, just because I'm older does not mean I grew up whatsoever. I've gotten better at what I think I'm doing. And then John Sullivan Band. John Sullivan is going to be there with his band. I'm not sure what his band will consist of this time, but listening to John Sullivan sing is always pretty magical. If you didn't work here before, he does have his new hat from Nashville. He'll be wearing his new hat. Yeah, well, when you go to Nashville, they kind of you get there and they're like, "Hello, welcome to Nashville. Please, you have to buy a hat or boots or both."
I feel like I saw something.
Or jeans. They're like, you must look more like you belong in Nashville if you're going to stay here.
I saw something coming up on that too, and I was gonna say, I'm like, oh, that's right, that's probably his Nashville hat. Just kind of seeing something coming across Facebook. Now I'm gonna make sure he kind of wears the hat and be like, dude, you really need to wear that hat for that fucking show.
Yeah, you better wear the hat. I want to see you belting it out Nashville style, John Sullivan. So that's really exciting. And then moving forward, we got Bobcat Band back, Galactic Get Down.
Galactic. It was the one. I'm super excited about it, brother. I can't wait to be a part of it again. It was one of our funnest times. Playing music last year.
Dude, it's really. And this last year, you lucked out. You had to Then this goes to show bands out there. You never know what stage is going to be the better stage because on the day that you played, everything moved inside because it was just so hot, and then everyone was just there watching the band. So that's bands that played outside.
Yeah,
had it a little harder with time.
It was extreme weather, man.
It was extreme.
Yeah, there was a lot.
I did talk to the weather, and it will not be that way this year. So all of you that are asking, can I please make it less hot? Yes, I can, and I did.
You always have to be commended too on the fact that the way you handled all that.
We did a great job. It was a big team effort.
I'm being interviewed by you right now,
right.
so I do mean everybody.
We do have most of the crew
here. But it's a lot of work putting these things on, man, and the whole Galactic Get Down crew is fantastic, and I really commend all of
Thank
you
you.
for it. I really do.
You know, it's not easy to run a space festival, but somebody has to, or else there wouldn't be one. What kind of world would that be? I lived my whole life without an outer space themed music and camping festival.
You know, going into that thing and watching and going to the grocery store and seeing, you know,
the local grocery store.
Local grocery store saying "Space Invaders Welcome."
Yep.
I remember seeing that, and I was like, "What? That is,
Yeah.
what a cool
Thanks,
thing!"
Houston,
that, like,
Minnesota.
you know,
We love you too. It's a fun little town. Like Houston, Minnesota has like, you know, like it's like a progressive little hippie town. You know, like
Oh yeah, no,
ranchers,
and they're
like,
totally
very supportive
of
of the
that.
music.
It's beautiful.
Yeah,
It
it's
really
nice.
is, man. And that's a hard thing to do.
It's not
You know,
everywhere, that's
you
for
know,
sure.
That's definitely not the case
As we've
everywhere.
learned,
But
a lot of venues have learned like sometimes your neighbors can be the worst enemy.
But even that town too itself, and other things that have been thrown there, it sounds like the town hasn't been as welcoming to it.
Right. Well,
But,
we just got nice folks.
Yeah, you guys are. I think, you know, kind of changed the form there a little bit in that, you know. So,
Thank
you know, you got the town excited about something that's fun. You
It
know?
is fun. It was really funny. The first time we threw Galactic Get Down, I saw like a, you know, just a rural farm, looked like farmer rancher guy who's obviously like on his like 18th Bush Light and having a wonderful time. Like and he had a glowy like inflatable alien. And he was just like hugging it and running around and smiling and like showing people his like alien baby. And it was like at that moment I was like, this is the best thing ever. I'm combining like, you know, rural Minnesota with like this like hippie festival culture, and everyone has aliens. Like, it's like the best. It was really fun. But Bobby, we're gonna record anytime soon. We got a lot of video being recorded.
We'll be putting out what we're doing with this content. I think kind of we're in the stage of like we're gonna do it, we're gonna everything that we're doing with it, and then figure out if it's something that we want to like, you know, maybe make a whole live show of.
Right, that would be sweet.
If we want to pick and choose things. I'm, you know, and it depends how we play.
Yeah, that's true. That's
but
true.
we don't really ever make mistakes.
No,
never. Not
once you get to this level.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. I've been a progressive dad rocker for a long time, so I don't fuck up. But you know, just to like, you know, try to feel out what it is. Try to get really just really kind of capture this crew. I mean, we really. It's just a really fortunate group of musicians who are too lazy to show up here for this, by the way. But I love them all, and we've been putting a lot of work in for this show too. So that's why, you know,
Hence the not fucking up.
You know, so and just a lot of great creative minds, a lot of like. Just kind of dedication to the craft of making music.
Arthur is watching.
There you go.
Hi, Arthur.
How's your pedal board, homie?
How's the pedal board? Got a brand new
Actually,
pedal
is that
board.
the camera? I gotta look at it.
Yeah, I
How's the
can't
pedal board,
ever
homie?
tell which one it is.
I can never tell.
It-
I
like,
feel
you
like
know-
I still need to just talk to you.
Yeah, right. Like just talk to each other, and then hopefully it works out. I like to guess though. I'll like not look and then point.
Right.
It's a game.
But Arthur Bagley for sure will be on point because his pedal board
Yep.
is on point now. So
How many hours today did you spend working on that pedal board?
I don't know. He spent more time. I kind of just like harped on him. I'm just like, you should probably do it like that. You know,
one
he's
guy
like,
working,
He's ready
three
to
guys
Home
watching
Depot
the
getting
dude
Velcro and denatured alcohol to scrub down an old pedal board that cello had, and I just kind of sat there and just and it was just like, hey, you should do that.
Just like that.
Not do it that way.
So this Saturday we'll be capturing video, audio. It's going to be a nice intimate room. It's not, you know, it's not, you know, we're going to have a nice, you know, crowd to stage to, like, it's going to be, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, we did the Smokin Joe Show in the Mission Room, so you guys kind of already know in internet land maybe what that looks like.
Yeah.
But I love that room, and we're going to light it up
it's a
real
great
pretty. Bobby will be there. I'll be there. John, Marin, Vicarious Visions will be there. We'll all be there. Tim McGuire's getting video and photo.
Yeah.
It's going to be very exciting. So if you want to be a part of the recording of the show, make sure to come down to the show. But if you're outside of the city, we will be posting videos and gathering content, you'll see it anyway. So that's really cool.
Yeah, no, it's a good history of being in the scene for a long time and playing with these musicians I play with. I'm really excited to do it. I really am.
It'll be good.
You
It's
know.
going to be a good show, and you should all come to it. Right, Angela?
Yes. Come to the show.
Yep. All right, so we're going to grab our guitars now and do what we do best. So look at this ad while we do that. One sec.
everything we want. It makes all your choices. We don't know just what we got. But you don't give up and you don't let it go. Everything you needed you'll find right at home until you know what you don't know. Why can't we just move on? Why can't we just get along? And the story stays the same. Same players, different game. things that you don't need. 'Cause it makes all your choices. You don't know what you believe. But you don't give up and you don't let it go. Everything you needed you'll find right at home. Until you know. But you don't know. Why can't we just move on? Why can't we just get along? And the story stays the same. Same players, different games. And sometimes you just don't know what you're feeling, where life's bound to go. And some things never change. And some things never change. And some things never change. Some things are gonna change. Some things never change. And some things never change. And some things never change. And some things never change. I love playing that song.
Yeah, dude. Bobby and I have been playing that song since God was a boy.
You know, like a lot of Smokin Joe tunes, or you know, it's always, you know, there's a kinship in you know, writing music and.
When this is the
powerful,
development of playing the songs, like, you know, like fire after fire, party after party.
Yeah.
For years, we just developed these like certain set of songs that we can just like basically pull out at any time and play really well. You know what I mean? Like, it's really pretty incredible when your brain is just like ready to go. Like, oh, that played that in every state of mind you could possibly think of.
Yeah, I was thinking about that harmony there. I wish we would have recorded that on the radio part. But anyway, you wanna do it? Should we do it? I guess I heard Jay Lenz messed up and said halfway or stopped halfway through a song. So if I'm probably not gonna mess the words up for this one though.
I've forgotten words on the Smokin Joe Show to my songs. Old songs. I've been like,
Okay, well that's good.
I forgot. Yeah, don't you worry.
Wow.
It's live and real.
You get a shiver in the dark. It's raining in the park. In the meantime, south of the river, you're stopping home. Everything. Band is blowing Dixie, double full time. You feel alright when you hear the music play. And you step outside, but you don't see too many faces. Well, the rain is the jazz go down. Band is playing double full time. You feel alright when you hear the music play. Way on down south, way on down south in London town. Now check out Guitar Joe, he knows all those fancy chords. Well, look him up online. Now Strictly Rhythm doesn't want to make him all dance and sing. So guitar is all he can afford. He gets up on the lights, play his thing. Now Harry doesn't mind if he doesn't make the scene. He's got a daytime job and he's doing all right. Can play the honky tonk like anything. He's saving it up for Smokin Joe Thursday night. We are the Sultans. We are the Sultans of Swing. And the crowded young bars are fooling around in the corner. They got their flat brim hats and their fucking other things.
They're pins.
And the band is what they call womp, 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 womp. That's usually when I say womp, womp, womp. We are the Swantons. We are the warm winds of swing. Now Harry doesn't mind if he doesn't make it. No, it's alright. Relax. And then he goes to this. Good night. Now it's time to go home. After you listen, watching the Smokin Joe Show. Sultans a swing.
We are the Sultans of Swing. In case you didn't know that, bud.
You know, and that actually is a song that, you know, didn't inspire me to write a song that has you involved in it, and our old keyboard
Yeah, are you
player,
playing that on Saturday?
I played a little bit for you on Saturday, and we put the whole song together. Really excited to play it, and it kind of encapsulates about being a part of a scene, about being part of the Sultans of Swing.
The Sultans of Swing. It's like we're still here.
The times are changing, and people moving to Minneapolis, and
Yeah, a lot of people have moved to Minneapolis since I moved to Minneapolis. I'll tell you that right now.
you know, but you know.
The Twin Cities greater area. Sorry, St. Paul. I do love you. Over there.
But that's fun to play, brother. I had a great
Absolutely.
time.
Sultans of Swing, Bobby Patrick, Bob Pat Band. This Saturday night, Mission Room, Hook and Ladder. Be there, be square. I'll be there. Oh, big shout out to String Dingers. I told you I'd wear your shirt. They had a wonderful set of shows last Friday.
Yeah,
They released a new
fantastic.
album.
That
Everyone
album
check
is
out the new-
fantastic,
It's a
too.
fantastic
It's a great
album produced
album.
by Corey
Yeah.
Hess. Make sure to check out the brand new album. It's out. Make sure to come check out Bobby Patrick this Saturday. And then next week on the show, we have a guest coming in. They're playing at the Caboose. They're coming from Colorado, playing at the Caboose the same night as my No Love show at the Whiskey Junction. So we're like, hey, Freak Bass, come over here, and we're going to have you be on our show. So Freak Bass is going to be on our show. You're going to play some music. I know I might be sound checking and setting up at the same time, but there'll be lots of us there. We're just going to have some fun with Freak Bass next week. If you guys haven't heard of them, check them out. It's exactly what it sounds like.
That's awesome.
It's freaky, bassy goodness. So, Bobby, anything else you'd like to say to our loving audience before we leave?
Hey, hope to see you out Saturday night. If you can make it out, I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah, it's going to be a really fun night with a lot of great musicians, great friends. That's how I can really
Oh,
say.
yeah.
So,
All right, well, we'll
yeah.
see you next week, and I, from the past, will play us out. Thanks for being here. Because I'm with you through thick and thin, whatever trouble you are in, I don't care whatever you do, just know that I love you, oh, oh, I love you. You know, sometimes you got troubles, so many troubles, they're getting you down. But you don't have to worry about your troubles no more, 'cause well, I'll always be around, because I'm with you through thick and thin, whatever trouble you are in, I don't care whatever you do, just know that I love you, oh, whoa. I love you.